What's up, Bloggy Pilots? Angry Poncho here. Or Bloggy Poncho, whoever. We're all the same guy. Back on another vlog. I gotta say, I'm feeling a little better. Like, things were getting a little dark last week. It was getting heavy. And I was sort of kind of figuring out what things in my life I need to be removing and what things I need to be adding. And one of the things that I'm still confident that I should be trying to get more of is YouTube videos. I got to the point where I was so tired I couldn't even make LPs or vlogs, and now I realize that it's kind of like working out. You might not be super motivated to go to the gym, but after you're done with your workout, you get that endorphin rush and you feel good because you were productive, and then you were healthier because of it. I think for me, YouTube videos are the same way, where I might be a little tired after work, I might not have the big motivations and the editing time I used to have, but making these videos is still very good for me, and I still have the capability to make good content. So, with that in mind, I decided, I gotta keep at it. I gotta keep on keeping on, as my mama used to say. And she probably still says it, I just don't hear it anymore because I don't live in the house. Actually, I bet money she still says it. Keep on keeping on is a very good expression, not one that our family would let go lightly. So, I had another topic for today, which is, I was listening to Eminem today, which I have to be in the right mood to want to listen to Eminem. But when I am, I really enjoy it. And it's strange because it's not the kind of music that you would guess I would enjoy. I imagine so. I never actually asked anybody, but I wouldn't think that most of the people who know me would predict that I enjoy listening to Eminem on occasion. But everybody has their own, I won't call it a vice, but you know what I mean. Everyone has interests and things that they're into that they really only do when they're by themselves, and it's just not something that what have I done? That their peers really don't even need to know about. It's not a social activity. In most cases, people listen to music is by themselves anyway, so what's it really matter? But I noticed something in an Eminem song today, which is that he really likes to do, like, joke metaphors. I don't know exactly if there's a word for this or not. But it's like, okay, I guess, I messed that up, dang. Hard to talk and do this because I haven't done it in so long. He likes to do, like, joke metaphors. Where, okay, so these two, yeah. No, that's the wrong one. Oh, I ruined it! No, it's okay, I'll just go back to where I was. No, wait. Oh, no, I didn't ruin it. Damn. Oh, it's been too long. I'm starting to lose my knack. This is what you gotta do. When you have habits, like something that you're good at, a skill like this, you gotta keep doing it or you'll lose it, man. It'll run away from you. And I cannot remember which pair of edges this algorithm switches. It is... okay, it must be these two. Okay, no, that's not the right one. Anyway, so he said he likes to do these like joke metaphors, or I guess it's really just wordplay. But he said he's talking about exorcising demons, and he said, I got him doing jumping jacks now. And it's like, oh, that's funny, because he's like the wordplay on exorcising demons versus exercising demons. I mean, and clearly oh, and now I can't even remember the algorithm. This is terrible. What have I done with my life? I can't even solve a Rubik's Cube anymore. Okay, I gotta stop for a second and just let it come back to me. But, so I hear that and I'm like, oh, that's a good pun. Exercising, exorcising, I get it. But then there's like a tiny bit of my brain that wonders if he really knows those are two different words. Like, maybe it's like he thinks it's a joke because he's using the word exercise in two different ways, but like, he doesn't actually know it's two different words. I mean, I'm sure, it's probably unlikely, but... well, that wasn't it either. Dang it! Gersh, dang it, I can't solve a Rubik's Cube anymore. I don't even know who I am. Okay, no. No, that's something. Okay, hang on. Oh, hang on. I'm getting closer. It's all coming back to me now. Yeah, I got those. And the rest is easy. Yeah, so basically, I'm not sure. One way or the other. But the big topic that I actually wanted to talk about today was dating sites. I've been spending some time on OkCupid lately, which is an interesting thing. It's like a window into the social... It's basically like a big sociology experiment, reading people's profiles on there, and seeing what some people feel compelled to say. That was probably my worst assault time ever. Seeing what some people feel compelled to say and what others ignore. And also seeing the extreme variety in the kinds of people that are on internet dating sites. I mean, I've only seen this one site, and I already see a huge variety of people, not just in terms of geography or hobbies or superficial stuff like that. I'm talking like state of mind. It's like you have several different kinds. You have the people who are on there just looking for casual sex, people who are on there looking to date just because maybe their office is like mine, full of guys, or like they work with a bunch of people that aren't dateable, or whatever, and they just need a way to meet people. And then you got like the desperate people who are 2 years away from becoming a cat lady, and it's like there's just all kinds of people on there. And I realized another thing, and this is the big topic I wanted to talk about, was that online dating is sort of like the shotgun approach to relationships. You just blast this spray of pellets at a huge range, and you get the opportunity to have knowledge of the existence of all these people that you would never have met otherwise. And so if you're one of those people who believes in soulmates, which I'm not, but still, online dating would seem to be the way to go, because if you have like one soulmate out there in the world, what are the odds you're going to run into her at Home Depot, you know? You got to go out there and look. And the best way to do that is to see as many people as possible, because when you see, you go lock eyes, and it's like, oh, it's like Magic Sparkles or whatever. So internet dating has that advantage where you get to see so many different kinds of people, and you really understand, like, you know, there are that many fish in the sea, and there's all these people out there. But then that knowledge, seeing all those different kind of people, it is like a shotgun. It doesn't do much in any one place. Your interests become spread out, and you're like, oh, this person has good hobbies, this person agrees with my religious beliefs, this person's physically attractive. It's like, which of these is important, and which of them isn't? And so as a little experiment, I went on there, and I basically put in all the parameters for like all the search results for like exactly what I would want my ideal girlfriend to be. And I had all these, you know, requirements, like things that I would want in the ideal, which aren't reasonable in real life, but I was just curious to see if this person exists. And like, also vegetarian, also atheist, physically attractive, like, you know, it's a very stringent list. And of course, I put the search results to like within 50 miles of me, and no such person exists, at least on that website. So it's like, okay, you have to kind of temper your expectations and realize that even though you can see 1,000 different profiles, that doesn't mean that one of them is going to be perfect. There's still real people, or at least most of them are real, people behind the profiles, and people have imperfections. People aren't perfect, and that's kind of something that I think most people on internet dating sites aren't going to recognize, because the internet is so removed from real life that people don't have realistic expectations of what's on there. People act differently on the internet, and people expect different things. It's having a really weird sense of deja vu, like I was thinking of that ring a bell somewhere way back in my brain. That is super weird. People expect different things on the internet, people act different on the internet. Make a note, come back and think about that later, because there's something back there. I'm picturing like a log entry with a bunch of things that are the same, and then one is different, and it's like 3 lines instead of 1. Anyway, that's just my brain having weird associations from like 10 years ago. So people have different expectations, and you kind of have to. I think I was reading online, and I was reading about internet dating and how successful people are with it. And I think one of the biggest problems that they were talking about was that people see so many different options that they just have this decision paralysis. I like how my hand motion for decision paralysis looks like somebody holding their boobs. Anyway, it's like, which one? Don't even ask. Just let's not go there. So if you have 100 different choices, it can be really hard to pick just one thing. Or in any situation, like you walk up to a buffet and you just end up walking back and forth, like, what do I want to eat? I have too many different foods. And if you see 100 different people that you might want to date, are you going to go on a date with just one and then say, "Oh, I want a second date," or are you going to say, "I want to try another flavor of person," because you got all these different options, and people don't go deep enough with an individual person to actually get to know them. Instead, they have all these little superficial things. I don't even mean just casual sex. I mean like 50 first dates, all that nonsense. Not like the movie. That was an unfortunate choice of words, 50 first dates. I've not seen that movie, but I imagine I would hate it. New Adam Sandler. It is an Adam Sandler movie, right? Getting off topic. So, another thing I noticed is that if you have those really unrealistically high expectations, I think that the people on the other end are the same way. And I realized that I was being a little bit hypocritical because in all my searches I was just looking for physically attractive people, and I was being very selective on that. But then when I would, you can see who's looked at your profile, when I was looking at the people who looked at me, so many of them I wrote off immediately because they weren't physically attractive to me. And it's like, oh man, I kind of felt like an asshole. It's like, oh, I'm asking of others what I would not do myself. That doesn't sound right. That's not exactly what I mean, but I think you get the idea. It's like I expect my person I'm looking for to be freaking hot when I myself am not. I mean, I'm average, and then the people that would be interested in me are not, and I'm not interested. So it's like, how can you expect there to be success if you're not willing to go both ways? And it's another one of those things where you gotta have more realistic expectations, because real people, real problems. That should be on a bumper sticker. Real people, real problems. And then you need like a tagline underneath. It could be for like a TV show or something. I don't know. Tuesdays on EA&E. Tune in to like instead of the Kardashians, it's like the Smiths, and not like Will Smith's family, like just some random suburban family with 3 kids and a dog, and it's just like the Smiths, real people, real problems. Dad threw out his back and can't go into work. Susie hates math class. Mommy's considering having an affair. It's like, I would watch that show. I would watch the hell out of that show. Just because it would be ridiculous how much you would empathize with the characters if they're just boring, normal-ass people. I guess that's why reality TV is so successful. Anyway, I'm rambling now. So after that terrible Rubik's Cube solve, I'm going to have to make that a goal to practice this some more, because it took me way too long. I don't actually know the algorithms anymore. It's entirely muscle memory and feeling, like seeing a situation and remembering what comes next. Most of the time I don't even think about which pieces I'm turning. It's just a series of finger movements that have at some point become detached from the knowledge of how exactly they work. So that's another weird topic to talk about. Yeah, so I'm going to go exercise my demons. Probably do some jumping jacks. See you guys next time.